Good morning, you guys. It is me, Sai, back with another video. I am at home this time and not at my parents. Today I'm doing the flooring to the van. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. It's early right now, and if I can, I'm gonna add clips of me at Home Depot. Sorry, you guys, I'm still sleeping. It's about 7 a.m. right now, and I just want to get an early start in case this ends up being a 10-13 hour job. I honestly do not know how long these flooring and shaping out the plywood takes, and I don't have the best tools, you guys. Raw footage of trying to build a van with no experience. This is like real life. I see a lot of people online make it seem like they're doing it themselves. Behind the scene, they have like 3-4 other people helping them. It's literally just me, you guys. I bought a jigsaw from Home Depot, the cheapest one, because I'm trying to be cheap because I'm never going to use it again. We'll see how that works. And then I bought some cheap table thingies. But anyways, I'm stop mumbling and let's take this plywood out this van and get it started. What I love about these transit vans are the ability to open this all the way up. So they were designed for, construction pretty much. I left my mat that came with the car that I'm gonna trace out, like I see a lot of people doing online, but it rained, so I'm gonna have to somehow get that dry. It was all crinkled up because we had it in the barn, and I was just trying to make it unravel itself. So I think it unraveled enough. I hope this is straightforward, like straight up, trace the mats onto the plyboard, cut it, install it, and I'm done. I think I'm gonna do the framing on another day. If this gets done within an hour, if everything goes smooth, maybe I'll do the framing today. We'll see. All right, so most of these plywoods are on the longer end and not wide, so you end up have to cut your mats this way, and then you end up having to buy 2 of these. Thank God I was, looking up how everyone did theirs. Otherwise, I would be doing more than I needed. So I'm just gonna line this up all the way to the edge, so I don't have to try to attempt to cut a straight line. So this mat has become a different shape over time, so I'm not sure how accurate it's going to be, but it's a start to something. Otherwise, I have nothing, A lot of people are using cardboard and these sheets they found, and it's like cutting over and over. Go into today with high expectations. I honestly would just like to finish one piece of the van today with the plywood. I'm not sure if I installed this blade right, but let's hope I did. Alright guys, I did it. Oh my god, I did it. This is exciting. I actually did it. You know what, you guys, now that I look at it, this is like real life vlogging, van life build. I don't know what I'm doing. I think this blade is on wrong. I think it's supposed to be on the flipped the other way. Oh my goodness. Guys, I took a break, 20-minute break, and got dressed because it's getting hot here. It was like 40 degrees this morning. Now it's getting warm and the sun's out. So basically I got this piece done, what I'm sitting on. This was the pain in the you-know-what to do. And I didn't really add, I forgot that the kill mat, the sound deadening, made the measurements smaller, because obviously it made like the what am I saying? It made everything smaller because it added extra, like a centimeter or whatever, to the sides of the walls. So I'm trying to sit there and fit, and I kept on placing the plywood in, and it would rub, and it rubbed so bad over here, it actually took all my sound deadening off, to the point where I probably had to redo this part right here. So I ended up taking it out, putting it back on, taking it out, putting it back on, and recutting everything. It's really a tedious job. I was hoping to get it done right the very first fitment, but it didn't happen. But the Harbor Freight jigsaw did its job. Honestly, I'm so glad I got that one. I was thinking, like, if I got something really cheap, it wasn't gonna perform. It did its job, and honestly, I feel so confident with this project. I think I'll be able to frame the floors too, because I think that's how far I am with everything. And I'm so glad I bought 2 pieces of these plywood sheets, because the one back there I could easily split in half and finish this. But I personally think I want to just do 1 piece, because I'm trying to avoid doing too many pieces, because I don't want to have a weak floor structure. So I feel like if I do 1 piece, it'll be more stronger in the long run. I already adjusted my seats. I'm about to do the measurement to see how much I want to cut off, and then I'll probably have a good amount of plywood sheets left, maybe to stash on the side in case once I start building the cabinet and everything, I can, make something really random with it, like a small storage or a cover for my toilet, or whatever I plan. Honestly, this whole project, I'm just going with the flow. There was so many times I stressed out, like having planned out everything being perfect, and I had to realize that this is my project, this is my build. It's almost like building a small home, and I don't have to watch other people and feel like I need to rush like them. Sorry you guys, the camera is moving because it's windy. I have you guys on this with this wire tripod thingy. That's the only thing I have here right now. But I just feel like comparison with builds could shoot your confidence level down, especially if you're a newbie, especially if you don't really do this as a profession. I feel like a lot of people out there that make videos have done this for a while. Very thankful for the YouTube community, because there was a lot of people out there that I learned from. Honestly, this is solid, even with two of these braces right here on already. I was standing on it and I don't feel any type of it's not, you know, sinking in or anything. I'm pretty proud of what I accomplished today. I'm excited to finish the rest. I'm not sure I'm gonna finish. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like feel myself doing this. It's pretty straightforward. It's just a square. Ladies and gentlemen, I did it. Yeah, I did it, you guys. So basically, I wanted to get the face of the floor done first, and then I could take these off, and then I could do the framing, and then once the framing is done, I can go ahead and glue everything down, and then I will have these done already, where I could just lay something heavy on them so the adhesive can cure to the floor overnight. But that is how it's looking. So I thought rounding these out would make it look more flowy, or whatever word I'm trying to use. I should have just left it as is. Now I feel like I have a gap here, which annoys me. But then again, I have to remind myself everything doesn't have to be perfect. But yeah, you guys, so I'm probably gonna take a break, because I've been at this for 8 hours. Not 8 hours, but I've been on this ever since 8. And I'm in no rush. I took the whole day off, so it's good to relax, come back, and, you know, have that energy again. I think I have to take this wire right here. I don't know what this goes to, honestly. But I'm gonna take that off on that side, because if I leave that there, these wires are definitely gonna get cut from that wood hitting on it. But I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. What else? So I'm gonna take a break, then I'm gonna go Home Depot, because I don't have a shop vac, and I'm gonna end up vacuuming everything, and then I probably have to clean the floors again, because they are dirty again. And then yeah, you guys, if you're watching this, you can do it. You can do it. It's just a lot. It's time consuming, and recutting and trimming over and over. This used to be so close. This gap there was no gap there. I got so frustrated because I was putting it back and forth and it not fitting, to the point where I did my final cut. I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter if there's a big gap or not. So I went and just trimmed it really good, and it finally fit even here. But I think I did pretty good for the tools that I have right there. My Warrior jigsaw from Harbor Freight, and yeah, I'm super excited. We have floors now. Oh God, I don't have framing on this. I do right here already, but it's pretty solid, you guys. Someone's probably gonna talk about my Yeezys, like, how are you working on a van with Yeezys on? Because it's hot out here and I want my feet to air out. guys, so I really love this vacuum. Spent an hour in Home Depot deciding which vacuum I wanted to go for. And I like this because it kind of looks like a square toolbox. It's compact. I could use it to detail my car. The only con is, what's the deal with this cord? I mean, whatever you got, this tube, why is it so short? They make it short so you can buy more attachment and spend more money. It's ridiculous. That's one thing I don't like about it. I'm pretty sure they could have made it at least longer. And it comes with, for $120, I think, it only comes with 2 attachments. It comes with this one. I don't know where the other one is, but I had to buy this extra one. It's just like, you would think it would give you like multiple attachments, but I guess they try to make it really compact and everything clean looking, so they probably couldn't fit all the attachments in here. Otherwise, I have no other complaints. It's just, I wish the cord was a little bit longer. The cord is short, you guys. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to frame the floors. I found this at Home Depot. I think they are 2x2s. I'm gonna liquid nail this to the floor. I'm not sure how it's gonna work because I can't do it to the bare metal anymore because I have the kill mat down here. But honestly, I'm not too worried about it not adhering too much to the ground because my weight is gonna be on the floor anyways, and I don't see it actually like flying off the ground or anything like that. I seen another van builder on YouTube do the same thing, and it worked out really well for him, and it's still holding up. So that's what I'm gonna do. After I make my marks for where I want to cut off those 2x2s, definitely going to need to make some type of brace right here. It's so empty. I don't want to be, even though I won't be stepping over here, I don't want no weak points anywhere around the entire floor. So I'm gonna make my mark real quick and then I'm gonna start cutting. So I was really hoping this extension cord reached the back of the van, but it doesn't, because I didn't want to take off my framing. I wanted to cut it right while it's underneath the plywood, but we're just gonna have to do what we have to do. I'll just do them one by one. I don't know how well this is gonna cut this, but we will see. Then I'm going to use these spare pieces for the front brace that I just showed you guys. Alright guys, this is what I ended up doing to brace the front and add more support. No, it's not perfect. It's better than nothing. I didn't want this wood to be hanging down without any support. I might add a brace right here as well to the back end as well as the middle, just to keep everything together. Otherwise, this is how it's looking so far. I just came up with this and I think it should work. And then it leaves me with, you know, place for storage underneath as well. All right guys, I've been at it for the last hour now, and I'm pretty sure it said somewhere on the instructions, but I'm letting anyone that's going to use this liquid nail stuff ahead of time that you have to puncture it inside. So you need something sharp like a nail or a long screwdriver, because you have, after you cut this tip off, you actually have to puncture it inside. Otherwise nothing's gonna come off, because I spent the last 20 minutes trying to figure out why it wasn't coming off. But this was the first time using a caulk gun, so I actually YouTubed it, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest. I'm gonna film a little bit of it to show you guys what I'm doing. Otherwise, this liquid nail stuff, like, is strong. Even 5 minutes in, it's already attached to the frame. So I just finished with the framing of the floors. Everything's glued down. It's been a long day, but I'm so proud of myself. I didn't think I was able to do something like this. But if you put your mind and your time to something, you can do it. Is it perfect? Probably not. Is it to the standards of a professional? It's probably not. But it's done, and I did it. So super proud of it. Let me show you guys how it's looking. So this is the way I decided to frame it. I think it's gonna hold up for what I want to do with it. I got a liquid nail down, and then I had some spare 2x2s, so I put one right there, one right there. I probably should be putting one right there, but I'm gonna leave it as is. Not too worried about it. I'm mainly probably gonna be standing right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the plyboard over it, and then put some weights on it, let it sit for about 2 days, and next will be the laminate floors, and that will be part 2 to this video. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in on this flooring video episode. It was a long day. I started at 8. I don't know what time is it right now. It has to be like 6 o'clock right now. So it's been a long day, but this is done. All I have to do is put some weight down, and then I'll make part 2 to this video when I lay down the laminate floors. Otherwise, until next time.